Hello guys, it's me Aid, the current champion of Pokenet. This is my first video on this channel and I'm here to post a battle against Fullerz, who is another person from Pokenet. A link to his channel will be in the description, so you might want to subscribe to him because he has a lot of decent battles. He starts off with a Sceptile, I assume just to counter what he thinks I'll have, but I lead with my Jirachi and I Stealth Rock on the switch. I didn't know what he was going to do. But then I switch out and send in my Vaporeon to counter his Heatran. He withdraws that because his Heatran's not going to do much on the Vaporeon. Into his Kingdra, I Scold on the switch to try and burn whatever comes in, but it didn't, so I was not very pleased. But well, it didn't really matter. I Ice Beam to try and get as much damage as I can, and he outrages, leaving me with 5 HP, and I Ice Beam. I expected to deliver that with more than 5 HP, about 100 I thought, but well, that was just poor prediction on my part. But at least I killed his Kingdra. And he brings up in the Sceptile, I Protect, try and get some more HP, and see what he's going to do. He Dragon Pulses, and that's alright, because it doesn't really do too much to me. Dragon Pulses again after I miss my Protect. Well, fail it, well, not really miss it, and I die. I was trying to get the double Protect so that maybe I could live another set of Stealth Rocks. I was going to switch him out. A trick because I expected him to switch like he did last time, but he never did. So he gets a Focus Blast on me and misses, which is quite important because he probably would have killed my Jirachi. I switch into my Gyarados to take the Focus Blast, but he misses. But this one wasn't particularly important because he wouldn't have done too much to my Gyarados, would it? He sends in his Porygon 2, which is a decent counter to Gyarados. Well, it would have been an even better one, but this one's a Moxie DOS, not an Intimidate DOS, which I normally use. And I have to switch out because I cannot really KO it without it being able to KO me with Discharge. And you definitely do not when my Gyarados dead yet. Ice Beams, probably predicting the switch. Just probably Gliscor actually. That would have been a decent move. That's who I was probably going to go to. And I've only just realised it then. He Discharges. And after seeing my Hidden Power Fighting does about a third, I go for the Calm Mind to raise my special attack and trying to KO. But because I think I could take another Discharge. But unfortunately for him, he forgets I have Magic Bounce and I can live 2 now. And he gets paralysed, which isn't really that important. He Ice Beams me for some reason. That's why I would Discharge because it does more damage. And maybe go for the Freeze or something. And I get another Calm Mind off. He Discharges now. But he should have switched out beforehand now because he's in a bit of a crevice and he finally does. And this is when I Hidden Power Fighting, and even a resisted hit from low base power like 70 to Gliscor does a lot of damage because it doesn't have the best special defense, does it? And because I'm faster, I can just KO it with Psychic. And in comes his Caesar, which isn't good. I probably should have used Hidden Power Fighting instead, or more definitely have just switched out, but oh well. It was a poor play on my part and a pretty poor play on his part because Bullet Punch probably would have KO'd me because SPN is quite frail. And then he switched back into his Sceptile, which is Choice Scarf now, so I know whatever I do, it'll be okay because I can just like switch out. He also Hidden Power, which he assumes is Ice, but it's actually Fire, which isn't, well, it's a bit unlucky for him. And I just kill him with the Ice Beam. He switches into his Porygon 2, and he copies my Sheer Force, and I go for the Air Power, just trying to KO. But unfortunately, Porygon 2 is rather bulky and survives without a Parahax, and Ice Beams me for the KO, which he probably would have KO'd me without the Sheer Force boost, but the Sheer Force boost just makes sure he KOs. So when I switch my Jirachi against his Porygon 2, Undying Head. Just to KO because it was stab and Life Orb is not going to survive at that HP. Which into his Caesar and he's just probably fodder because he's got nothing else to like bring it in on. And so he finally brings his huge round, which he probably shouldn't beforehand, maybe to save his Caesar, but it wasn't that useful. Caesar, I think it was the slowest thing on the field left. He gets a crit, and I was like, "Whoa!" I thought Gliscor could tank it slightly better than that, but it survived, so that's all that matters. I Earthquake, and even if the crit did kill, I still had Gyarados, so that would have melted KO. So good game, Fullerz. I hope you will check out his channel and check out PokenetHQ.tk where we both are. And that's all. Bye, guys.